1, 2, 3, 4. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Gigg Lane for today's second division game between Swinton and Bramley. I have with me Tony Barrow. Tony, a bit of a struggle last week against Highfield as you predicted.
Well, it was in the first half, but I think in the second half we just run all over them and proved it was too good for them. What we tried to do was take it down the middle too much and not move the ball out. But at the end of the day, the score represented the game. It was 40 points to 10, and that does me.
Yeah, that's got us a good draw in the second round. Of course, we've got Wigan at home next week. Are you looking forward to that, I presume?
Well, we are looking forward to it. The old cliche, we look forward to one game at a time, but there's no doubt about it. You've got to think about the Wigan game. It could be a good payout for us on the night, you know, if we get plenty of people down here. And with a bit of luck, if our lads can just get a little bit of form together now over the next two games, we can perhaps shock Wigan, you know, and we're not frightened of them in any way, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's got to be some good experience for some of the younger lads to get against some of the big names.
Oh yeah, I think that's one of the things you look forward to. You know, they're up against the big lads, and they can just pit the wits against them. You know, and I think it'll be a good turn. But I mean, today's more important at the moment, so you know, we're just looking forward to this encounter.
Have you got any injury worries today, or team changes? Or
well, I've two team changes. I've got John Allen on sub and Kennett on sub. Had a little bit of a problem with a bit of an hamstring, Kennett, and John's had a bit of trouble with his shoulder, but they're okay, so I'm just as precautionary. I'm putting them on the bench, but with the team we've got, we can swap and change whichever way we wish, you know.
Right, well, let's look forward to 2 league points and the best of luck for this afternoon.
Well, we hope so.
Thanks, Tony. The words of Tony Barrow there. Today's teams now are as follows. For the Lions, it's number 1, Chris Wilkinson. 2 is Martin Leyland. 3, Eamon Ratu. 4 is Ian Daintith. 5, Simon Ashcroft. 6, Mark Wellesby. 7, Paul Kay. 8, Chris Parr. 9, Steve Garner. 10, Tony Barrow. 11, Ian Pickervance. 12, Darren Whitfield. And 13 is Simon Longstaff. Today's substitutes are number 14, Paul Kennett, and number 15, John Allen. Bramley's team, it's number 1, Darren Coen. Number 2 is Eddie Riddlesden. Number 3, Kevin Bell. Number 4, Dean Creasser. Number 5, Norman Francis. Number 6 is Michael Twigg. Number 7, Gregg Shuttleworth. 8, Andy Timson. 9, Dean Blankley. 10, Steve Edmondson. 11, Sonny Whakarau. 12 is Kevin Rayne. And 13 is Paddy Lyons. The substitutes are number 14, Wayne Freeman, and number 15, Andy Marson. Today's referees, Mr. S. Nicholson from Whitehaven, and the 2 touch judges are Mr. W. Lomas and number S. Owens. So the Lions to kick off towards the scoreboard end. A lot of Bramley fans arriving this afternoon before their team. The team has been stuck in a queue of traffic on the motorway, and I think still a lot of the fans are still on their way here. The game's kicking off 10 minutes late, and Chris Wilkinson gets it underway now. Kicks the ball down the corner to Eddie Riddlesden, the ex-Halifax player. Bramley moving the ball up to the 25. That's Whakarau. Kick downfield from Gregg Shuttleworth, the scrum half on loan from Huddersfield. Ian Dainty chasing back, picks the ball up now. Cuts inside, gives the ball to Chris Wilkinson, and Wilkinson makes good ground up to halfway. He's put down by Kevin Bell. Barrow, and he loses the ball. Eddie Riddlesden gets the ball back. Paddy Lyons, the ex-Hunslet player. Whakarau. And that was Steve Edmondson bringing the ball up to halfway. Shuttleworth goes round in Pickavance, and he's ankle tapped. Lions player goes down injured. Steve Garner, he's okay now. Bramley chipped the ball over the top. This is the standoff. Michael Twigg gives it to fullback Darren Coen. Darren Coen going for the line, and Bramley take the lead in the first minute. The Lions failing to cut down the kick of Michael Twigg, and Twigg broke away to put Coen in just to the right of the post. And Bramley lead 4 points to 0. Dean Creasser, the brother of Leeds David Creasser, lines up the kick. It's about 20 yards out, and about 10 yards to the right of the post. Comes in now, and that's straight between the posts. So Bramley lead now by 6 points to 0. So Whakarau up to the 25 with the ball from the kickoff. Edmondson. It's Bramley get a penalty for offside.
Don't turn it back on it.
That ball only goes about 5 yards forward, but Bramley tap the ball now. It's Andy Timson. Paddy Lyons. Shuttleworth. Whakarau. That's the fifth tackle. Shuttleworth now with the ball. Kicks over the top. That ball's rolling towards the touchline, and Simon Ashcroft allows the ball to roll in. It's about 5 yards off the try line. And Paul Kay puts the ball in the pack. The referee gives a penalty for offside. It's Chris Parr. Kay, Barrow. Whitfield. This is Garner, the scorer of the hat-trick last week. So as a pass back, that's Ian Daintith in possession now. Longstaff now kicks downfield. Notices Norman Francis is off his wing, so he puts it down to the far corner. And that ball rolls into touch. Right in the corner. The referee not happy with the scrum, gives a penalty to Bramley. Bramley moving the ball across field. This is Paddy Lyons. And Whakarau gets in the way of the last tackle, and the Swinton fans shout for an obstruction behind goal. But Paul Kay is being dragged out by the referee, Mr. Nicholson. Ian Pickavance gets a lecture now, and Bramley have the penalty. And Creasser kicks the ball to touch, but Ratu caught the ball, but he was stepped in touch as he caught it, so be a scrum down. Steve Garner getting some attention from Norman Brown. And Shuttleworth comes up with the ball from the scrum for Bramley. Francis. And the referee misses a knock on there behind the play of the ball. Bramley still pressed forward. Steve Edmondson standing over the hooker, Dean Blankley. This is Timson. Shuttleworth gets the ball to Whakarau. Whakarau well tackled there by Mark Wellesby. Shuttleworth again now with the kick, high in the air, and Chris Wilkinson takes the ball well, right in front of his own posts, with 4 Bramley players chasing up on him, and Shuttleworth penalised for holding Chris Wilkinson down. A bad kick there from Chris Wilkinson, sliced his kick totally, but the Lions get the ball back. Steve Edmondson lost the ball and Ian Daintith got the ball. This is par. So the Lions a bit fortunate there. Barrow. Garner moves the ball across field. This is Welsby. Welsby sees a gap, goes through the gap. He's got Paul Kay on his inside, goes around the referee. Still going. And good run in there by Mark Welsby. He's into the Bramley 25. Ian Daintith now gives the ball to Kay. Garner back to Kay. Longstaff. Whitfield. Pickavance. Pickavance going forward. He's got men on his outside if he can get the ball away, but he's well tackled there. Garner sees a gap, gets the ball out. This is the winger Martin Leyland, and Martin Leyland goes over in the corner. Good play there by the Lions, moving the ball well across field. Steve Garner, Darren Whitfield, and then he got the ball out to Martin Leyland, and Leyland somehow got in the far corner. So the score now is Swinton 4, Bramley 6, and Chris Wilkinson has quite a hard kick from the far touchline. But that's all started from that break from Mark Welsby. So Wilkinson moves in now for his kick. Not a bad effort, and it's right between the posts. So the score's equal now. Good kick there from Chris Wilkinson off the far touchline. So Bramley restart. Michael, in fact it's Dean Creasser, kicks the ball downfield. This is Whitfield. Whitfield up to the 25 before he's tackled. Steve Garner gets the ball away. Pickavance. Garner again. Kay. Parr. Kay again. Tony Barrow. And Dean Blankley pulls him down. Ball's going back to Wilkinson for a kick downfield. And Sam Nashcroft's chasing up with Ian Daintith. Darren Coen takes the ball across field. Gives it to Dean Creasser. And Creasser well tackled there by Eamon Ratu. Edmondson. Francis. Norman Francis, the ex-Leeds player, played a short while at Oldham. Bramley moving forward. This is Lyons. Lyons dummies the ball to Rayne, but gives it eventually to Bell. Bell's going inside. And Ashcroft and Longstaff bring him down. And Bell gets a penalty. Shirt pulling. Dean Creasser decides he'll have a kick at goal. There's 15 minutes gone. The score at the moment is 6-all. So Creasser with the kick a bit further out this time, comes in now for the kick, and this time the ball's drifting left. It's the Lions to kick the ball out from the 25. Wilkinson kicks downfield now to Darren Coen. Darren Coen gives the ball to Lyons. Lyons with Creasser on the outside, decides to keep the ball. It's Whakarau. Blankley. Shuttleworth. Rayne. Twigg gets the ball out. Edmondson, and he's well tackled there by Mark Welsby. Timson. Lyons gives the ball to Whakarau. Whakarau up to halfway. Shuttleworth again with the kick. That ball's going straight into touch, so it's a ball back. The Lions to tap the ball just short of halfway. Martin Leyland plays it to Garner. Kay. Parr. Parr runs into Kevin Rayne. Kay and Bramley caught offside, 4 men. Timson, Twigg, Bell and Riddlesden all offside. And the penalty's about 40 yards out. Chris Wilkinson decides he'll have a kick at goal. So Wilkinson moves in now for the kick, and this ball's drifting wide of the post. It goes to the right this time, so the scores stay level, 6-all, and this time it's Bramley's turn to drop out. Shuttleworth restarts. Ian Pickavans controls the ball with his foot, picks it up, running forward now, up to halfway. Garner behind him, but not needed. It's a penalty for holding down. Whakarau, the other number 11, on Ian Pickavans. Wilkinson's going to go for touch. And the ball this time goes dead. So Chris Wilkinson having a bad day with his kicking. Shuttleworth restarts. Whitfield gets the ball away to Pickavans. Good play there. Garner, Kay, Parr to Kay, Welsby, Longstaff. And Longstaff was looking to pass to Tony Barrow there, but Whakarau had him wrapped up. Daintith. Welsby, Kay, back to Welsby again with a run around. Welsby gets rid of it to Garner, Garner to Kay. Kay's out to Wilkinson, Ratu cuts inside. Longstaff with a long kick, but too far. Ian Daintith told him to kick the ball on the floor, but he got underneath that kick and kicked the ball dead. This is Rayne. Whakarau. Blankley moves the ball to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth straightens, goes past Chris Parr, but Chris Parr gets in and puts him down. Ian Daintith helping out. Rayne, good pass there from Michael Twigg. Coen. And the ball's going to roll to touch. So Paul Kay ready to put the ball in. Packs go down now. Welsby with the ball. Welsby straightens. Kay. Garner gives the ball inside to Barrow. Barrow looks to pass, he gets rid of it to Ratu. Ratu's got Leyland on his outside, but he decides to take on the Bramley centre, and he's tattled just short of halfway. Whitfield. Kay now. Welsby. Longstaff. That's the fifth tattle. Garner puts the ball back to Wilkinson, and Wilkinson chips over the top. The ball bounces for Riddlesden. And the Lions close in. Paul Kay gets his ankles. Shuttleworth. And another penalty for holding down, and now one for arguing. Coen with the ball. Kicks for touch. And again, the ball only goes about 5 yards forward. Blankley now plays the ball. Edmondson. Timson. Blankley. This is Kevin Rayne looking to offload, but he's tackled well by Darren Whitfield. Shuttleworth moves the ball out to Twigg. Twigg sees a gap, he gets the ball away again, and this is Whakarau. Shuttleworth offloads, and Darren Coen back passes, Ian Daintith intercepts. Daintith knocking off men, but he's tattled after running about 15 yards with the ball. Kay sees another gap, he's going forward now, he's up to halfway, just over halfway. A good run in there by Paul Kay. Garner, Parr. The ball goes to ground, and Bramley back in possession. The Lions making too many mistakes at the moment. Lions. Rayne. Timson. Mark Welsby gets him, but he gets the ball away, and Kevin Rayne struggles to hold it. Just manages. Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth a long pass out to Whakarau. Whakarau inside past to Creasser. Creasser looks to offload. That's the sixth tattle. Paul Kay comes up with the ball, plays it to Ratu, and Creasser puts him down. Barrow. Leyland. This is Parr again. Kay, Wellesby. Pick advance. Wellesby. In fact, he got the ball to Longstaff. Wellesby was marked. Garner. Kay. Wellesby again. Daintith. Wilkinson now with the ball. Puts a high ball up. Chris Wilkinson following up. Darren Coen under it. Loses the ball. And Tony Barrow in possession. Kay. Whitfield. Whitfield's still going. And he knocks on. Yards from the line there. Big Oo comes up from the crowd behind the goal. Well, it's going to be a scrum down. About 10 yards out. Shuttleworth puts the ball in. Gives it to Twigg. Bramley running sideways across the 25. Riddlesden. Lions, Whakarau. Blankley again. The ball's back with Shuttleworth. He almost loses the ball there, but the ball rolls to touch. So the scrum down behind the cameraman's favourite wooden hoarding down in front of us. And the referee not happy with that ball. Asks Paul Kay to put it in again. Kay plays it off Chris Parr's feet. And this is Simon Ashcroft with the ball. Gets it to Daintith. Daintith to Ratu. And Ratu gets the ball to Martin Leyland. Martin Leyland leaves behind the Bramley player. Wellesby, Parr, Wellesby. This is Barrow, pick advance. Kay, Wellesby, Kay again, Longstaff. Gets rid of the ball to Kay. This is Wilkinson. Excellent pass there from Paul Kay. Daintith. Daintith still going forward, and Martin Leyland kicks the ball for the corner, but Darren Coen's back to rescue the situation for Bramley. Good play there by the Lions, and an excellent ball there from Paul Kay to Chris Wilkinson. Bramley trying to bring the ball forward again now. Timson. And a knock on there behind the play the ball. Dean Blankley, the ex-Castleford player, knocks on. And the Lions with a chance now, they have a scrum. Kay gets the ball out to Wellesby, and Wellesby loses his footing. Chris Wilkinson ready for the play the ball. Whitfield. Whitfield offloads to Wilkinson. And Wilkinson about a yard out. Plays the ball to Garner. Garner sees a gap, goes the other way. Wellesby, Kay, Daintith, Ratu. Ratu cuts inside, gets the ball out to Martin Leyland, and Leyland unable to take the ball. So another scrum. Lions put the ball in. Wellesby, Ratu, Leyland. Leyland loses the ball. That ball was meant to go out, I think, to Ian Daintith, but Martin Leyland got in the way. So Shuttleworth puts the ball in now. Lyons comes away with it. Blankley. Blankley again plays the ball to himself and runs into Steve Garner. And Twigg with the kick downfield. Kicks the ball down to Chris Wilkinson. Wilkinson, plenty of time, picks the ball up. He's up to 25 before he's tackled. Good tackle there. Kay. Garner, Whitfield. Wellesby, Barrow. Wilkinson now with the ball, kicks downfield, kicks towards Eddie Riddlesden. Riddlesden tries to control the ball with his foot and allows it to roll into touch. And the referee gives the wrong decision there. He gives Bramley the put in. Riddlesden stopped the ball with his foot and it rolled into touch. Shuttleworth delays the put in and the referee penalises him. I think realises his mistake. Chris Wilkinson steps up to kick the ball to touch. And the first penalty goes into touch. Parr on the chase. And Bramley caught offside. Garner has to play the ball again. This time to Tony Barrow. Parr coming forward now. And again another penalty for a high tackle, I think this time. Sonny Whakarau being spoken to, I think, by the referee. Nope. Yes, it is Sonny Whakarau. I'm sure Chris Wilkinson will elect to have a kick at goal here. So Bramley penalised for that high tackle. And Wilkinson with the penalty is about 10 yards to the left of the post and about 15 yards out. Comes in now. Hits the post, there's a rebound. Steve Garner follows up, but loses the ball, it's a knock on. So Bramley now with the put-in, Shuttleworth with the ball, gives it to Twigg. Twigg goes round Wellesby. And this is Kevin Bell looking for Riddlesden, but good tackling there by Chris Wilkinson. Wilkinson injured now. Whakarau. Whakarau again. Lyons gets rid of the ball. Blankley. Shuttleworth. Twigg. Twigg straightens. Gets the ball to Lyons. Lyons looking to offload. Good tackling there by Chris Wilkinson again. Blankley kicks the ball through, and Simon Ashcroft takes the ball over the dead ball line. Three minutes to go to half time. Scores 6-all. Wilkinson with a high kick up to halfway. Twigg loses the ball behind him. And good tackling there by Ian Daintith. Simon Longstaff. Bell puts the ball out to Edmondson. Whakarau. And he met Chris Parr there. Timson. Shuttleworth out to Blankley, and it's their fifth tackle. So will Bramley put something on here? Shuttleworth kicks the ball high in the air. Ian Daintith uses his full-back expertise and catches the ball. Garner, Longstaff coming away with the ball. Whitfield. Parr. And Whitfield puts the ball back, and Wilkinson kicking downfield to Coen. Coen takes the ball well on his 25. Ian Pickervance. Mark Wellesby tackling him just inside his own half. Edmondson gets rid of the ball, and Paddy Lyons. Rayne. Timson. Lyons gets rid of the ball behind him. Simon Longstaff nearly had that ball. Michael Twigg in possession, gets the long pass out to Bell. This is Riddlesden. Riddlesden going inside. Bell again. Good tackling there by Ian Daintith. She's Barrow. Lions all clustered together there. Whitfield. Running well, gets the ball away to Garner. Garner tries to offload to Daintith, but Eddie Riddlesden pulled him down. Wellesby. Pickervance. Wellesby again. Longstaff with the kick downfield. And the ball into touch just inside Bramley's 25. Into injury time now in this first half. Again, Shuttleworth comes out with the ball, he gives it to Francis. There goes the half-time hooter, the half-time score. Swinton 6, Bramley 6. We'll be back with you shortly for second half commentary. So welcome back to Gigg Lane. The half-time score: Swinton 6, Bramley 6, and Bramley to restart. And Dean Creasser kicks the ball downfield to Ian Daintith. Daintith coming up to the 25. Whitfield. Barrow. This is Chris Parr. And Chris Wilkinson kicks the ball downfield towards Riddlesden. Riddlesden running across field. He's put down by Ian Pickavance. Creasser loses the ball and Darren Whitfield picks it up. This is Wellesby. Wellesby inside to Ratu, and Ratu takes his eye off the ball. And it'll be a scrum down. Shuttleworth, Twigg. Rayne's moving the ball outfield. And Dean Blankley behind him plays the ball now. Shuttleworth moves the long pass out to Whakarau. And again, Creasser takes his eye off the ball, loses the ball. Steve Garner in possession. Leyland. Okay, Wellesby. Pickavance. Pickavance runs into Rayne. He gets away from him. And now throws the ball out to Garner. This is Daintith. Daintith coming in field. Kevin Rayne still down on the floor after that tackle on Ian Pickavance. In the meantime, the Lions moving the ball forward. Barrow moves it out to Ashcroft, and Ashcroft loses the ball. Riddlesden in possession. And the referee gives the knock on. Rayne up now, goes back into the pack. And Ian Pickavance offside. So Blankley plays the ball, and this is Timson. Edmondson. Shuttleworth. Whakarau. Shuttleworth again. Blankley does the run around with Shuttleworth. And Shuttleworth got in possession. And Twigg kicks the ball for touch. The Lions in possession from the scrum. This is Parr. Parr spots a gap, but the referee pulls him back. And awarded the Lions a penalty for the high tattle on Chris Parr just as he got away. The referee not playing any advantage there. So this is Whitfield. Parr. Okay. Moves the ball out to Pickavance, but Pickavance loses the ball. Bramley back in possession. Riddlesden. Twigg. Simon Longstaff pushing him back. Still gets the ball away to Coen. And Edmondson. In fact, Paddy Lyons it was that juggled with the ball. Shuttleworth. Coen. Timson. Lyons on the break, gets the ball away. This is Bell. Bell throws a wild pass out, and Timson still in possession. Lyons slow moving up there. Shuttleworth. Twigg. Twigg gets the ball away to Timson. And Timson on his back over the try line. Spickerman's going forward now, gives it to Daintith. Wellesby. Longstaff gives the ball out to Barrow. Barrow to Ratu. Ratu again loses the ball. And Bramley back in possession. Whakarau. We have an abundance of substitutes warming up down below us. Bramley have one, Swinton have two up. And in the meantime, Bramley are moving the ball. This is Kevin Rayne. And a drop goal attempt there from Michael Twigg. Sails between the posts. So Bramley into the lead by 7 points to 6. The Lions to make two substitutions. John Allen coming on for Chris Parr. Paul Kennett for Eamon Ratu. Chris Wilkinson restarts. This is Whakarau with the ball. John Allen immediately in for the tattle. Edmondson plays the ball. Blankley. Shuttleworth. And that ball into touch just on 25. So now the Lions move the ball forward. This is Wellesby. Allen. Garner moves the ball out. Whitfield. Whitfield going forward. Gives it back to Garner. Garner loses the ball. And that's a knock on. Riddlesden now. Twigg gives the ball to Lyons, but the Lions are penalised. Oh, pushing the man away. Off the ball. Creasser has a penalty attempt. He's about 40 yards out in front of the posts. So Creasser moves in now, and that ball's going to the left of the posts, so the score stays the same. It's Bramley 7, Swinton 6, and the Lions restart with the dropout from the 25. Timson with the ball now. Andy Timson being pulled out by the referee for use of an elbow on Simon Longstaff. And again, the ball kicked dead by Chris Wilkinson. And Bramley to drop out. Daintiff now with the ball. John Allen. Kay. Garner. Whitfield on to Pickavance. Kay again. Wellesby. And Wellesby this time takes his eye off the ball and knocks on. Shuttleworth. And this is Riddlesden. Riddlesden tattle well. Lions. Kevin Rayne. Timson. Bramley moving forward well. This is Shuttleworth. Whakarau. Coen kicks the ball high in the air. Ian Daintiff under it, allows it to bounce. And it's running over the dead ball line. Longstaff. Kay moves it out to Barrow. Wellesby. Longstaff now with the kick. Kicks it to Norman Francis. Francis takes the ball. And Paul Kennett Gets his legs. Martin Leyland injured underneath that tackle. Martin Leyland been substituted. Ratu comes on, back on the wing. The Lions back in possession from that play of the ball. Paul Kennett manages to hook the ball back. This is Barrow coming forward now with it. Whitfield inside to Kennett. Kennett going forward, and Steve Garner unluckily doesn't get the ball there. Shuttleworth moving the ball now for Bramley. Rayne. This time Tony Barrow penalised for a high tackle on Kevin Rayne. And that kick goes into touch on the 25. Dean Blankley's moving up to play the ball. Andy Timson on the burst. Gives it him now. Edmondson. Whakarau's on the attack, there he is. Coen. Coen inside to Francis. Francis still going. Blankley trying to go himself. He's pushed back. It's the fifth tackle. Shuttleworth waiting for the ball from Twigg. Shuttleworth now kicks the ball on the floor, and Chris Wilkinson onto the ball. He got the knees there from Paddy Lyons when he got the ball on the floor. Gets up now, plays the ball. Garner gives it to Barrow. Garner again going forward. Pickavance offloads to Welsby, but Mark Welsby well tattled. Longstaff to Whitfield. The Bramley player goes high around Whitfield, but Whitfield's allowed to play on, but he knocks on now. So Bramley with the ball from the scrum. Lyons gets it to Shuttleworth. Twigg out to Creasser. That was an excellent tackle by Ratu on Creasser. Twigg. Timson still going. Lions. Blankley. And that's the fifth tackle. Shuttleworth goes over. The Lions left a gap for him. and he went over to the right of the play the ball. So that'll do Gregg Shuttleworth a little bit of good. Might get him a contract at Bramley. He's on loan at the moment from Huddersfield. And Bramley lead now by 11 points to 6. The try came after 61 minutes. And Creasser, the kick from the far side to try and add the goal points. Creasser coming in now for the kick, and it goes right across the front of the goals, so the score stays the same. Swinton 6, Bramley 11. So Andy Marson takes the field. Paddy Lyons has gone off, and Darren Coen with the ball from the kick-off gives it to Whakarau. Blankley. Shuttleworth to Marson. Timson. The Lions give away a penalty. John Allen talking to the referee. Creasser to kick for touch. Francis. Shuttleworth. Whakarau. Whakarau with a gap. Goes round Chris Wilkinson. Well, Wilkinson does well, puts him down on the 10-yard line. Bramley playing the ball out to the right. This is Shuttleworth. Out to Timson. Looking dangerous again. Blankley. And a knock on net to play the ball. The referee gives it now. And Bramley caught offside from that scrum. 2 players, both second rowers. Simon Longstaff kicks for touch this time, and the ball into touch. Makes good ground. They're just over into the Bramley half. Steve Garner's playing the ball now. Barrow. High tackle there on Barrow. And the referee allows play to go. Wellesby, pick of Vance. Wellesby again. Gets the ball to Kennett. Kennett cutting inside, but Whakarau brings him down. Garner, Wellesby, Kay, Longstaff. Pickavance. Pickavance gets the ball away, but Bramley into possession this time. They're bringing it forward now, Kevin Bell. Some good pressure there by the Lions, but all spoilt by the bad pass at the end. Riddlesden tackled by Longstaff. They lose another tackle. Marson. Edmondson. Timson. It's the 5th tackle. Shuttleworth now with the kick. Ashcroft's going back for the ball. Takes it well. And Ashcroft, the rare opportunity to run with the ball today. Up to halfway. Kay. John Allen. John Allen loses the ball in the tackle. So it'll be another scrum. Ball's moving cross field from Bramley's scrum. Michael Twigg with the ball. Marson. Shuttleworth moves the ball to Rayne. Shuttleworth again. Whakarau. Marson. Blankley kicks over the top, following the ball, and Paul Kay in possession now. Ratu. Garner gives the ball to Wellesby. Wellesby to Longstaff. Longstaff throws a low pass out, and again the Lions lose the ball. Steve Garner was backing up, but he couldn't take the pass. And Timson moving the ball forward again. Marson. Shuttleworth. And this is Creasser. Twigg. And Shuttleworth tries a kick across field. Ian Daintith with the ball now. And Bramley all offside. Wilkinson kicks for touch. Kay. Wilkinson. This is Daintith. Daintith gets rid of the ball to Ian Pickavance. Pickavance still going, running well. And again, passes the ball out. And this time Bramley knocked the ball down and the Lions back in possession. Longstaff. Wellesby. The tackle there by Norman Francis. Kennett still going. The Lions fans getting annoyed with the players. And Whitfield this time loses the ball. There's too many errors in the play for the Lions at the moment. And Bramley do likewise now, they knock on. So there'll be a scrum down. The Lions are going to make another substitution. Chris Parr's coming back on to replace Darren Whitfield. And play can restart now. Paul Kay to put the ball in the pack. And Bramley penalised. Parr going forward. The Lions need to score here. John Allen. Garner. Garner about a yard out. The ball's back with Paul Kay. And Steve Garner's been penalised for not playing the ball properly. So that relieves some pressure on Bramley. Dean Creasser is going to kick for touch. Marson. Blankley, Timson. Shuttleworth. Edmondson. This is Rayne. Good tackle there by Paul Kennett. Marson. Again, Paul Kennett in for the tackle. Shuttleworth now with the kick. And Simon Ashcroft chasing the ball back. Gets the ball before it rolls into touch. Brings it up to the 25. Wilkinson. Wilkinson has the ball stolen by Eddie Riddlesden. The Lions just inside the Bramley half. Garner plays the ball to Parr. Parr again. In fact, this is John Allen. Kay. Pick advance on the burst. Still going forward. And he loses the ball. So again, Bramley let off lightly and back in possession. Got the ball in their own 25 at the moment. Blankley gives it to Shuttleworth. Shuttleworth changes direction. Whakarau. Marson coming forward. Moving into the last 4 minutes of this game. The score at the moment, Swinton 6, Bramley 11. Bramley on the attack. Shuttleworth. And the ball into touch.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Swinton Club man of the match award from the Darren Coen.
Kay now coming forward. Wellesby. Daintith. Wellesby. Garner. Kay. Paul Kay just been awarded the David McLean Man of the Match award. Wellesby now with the ball. Garner. Parr. And Parr loses the ball behind him, but luckily Steve Garner was behind him to pick it up. Longstaff with a high kick. Longstaff's chasing the ball. Kicks it through. But a knock on given by referee Nicholson. Sixth tackle, Whakarau to play the ball for Bramley. Marson. Blankley. Bramley still on the attack. She's Edmondson. Shuttleworth kicks downfield. The ball rebounds. It's back with Coen. Coen kicks the ball forward again to Ashcroft. Ashcroft coming in field. Ashcroft goes around the first player. Runs into Kevin Rayne. Garner out to Longstaff. Kay. That's a penalty. Simon Longstaff to kick for touch. This is Barrow coming forward now from the play of the ball. Into injury time now. The Lions still on the attack. And again, the Lions lose the ball in the tackle, and now they've been penalised for arguing with the referee. And that's probably the Lions' last chance gone. Creasser now, kicks for touch. And Bramley just need to stick hold of the ball. Marson. There goes the final hooter, the final score. Swinton 6, Bramley 11. We'll be back with you next week. In fact, the referee has given a penalty. And Bramley is still deciding what to do. They're going to kick for touch and replay the ball. Still got a chance here of some points. Blankley. And that's